one of the best is here with us today to discuss all things Pro2Lift. Geneo facial. Ooh, it's a bit of a mouthful, but God, it's a good one. It's so worth it.
Pro2Lift, yeah, it's amazing.
Can you tell us all about it? First off, I'd like to just start with exactly what it is because it is relatively new, the name and the technology is really exciting. So I think we have a lot to talk about with this one.
A lot of technology. This is definitely, for me, I call it the facial of the future.
Oh,
but it's essentially a super facial platform of technologies.
They all just...
You can put, so we put all these technologies, which I'll go through, but we put them all together to create the ultimate facial, and we call that our Pro2Lift facial.
Yeah.
The first technology that I think is the secret weapon on this is a RF, tripolar RF technology.
Which is radio frequency, for those who need that spelled
Laura,
out.
look at you go. Radio frequency.
Host of the Beauty Chat over here is learning some things.
And radio frequency, as you know, it's all about kind of stimulating and heating up the water between our collagen and our fat cells to kind of stimulate collagen induction and get that nice snap back into the skin. So even just with one 20-minute face treatment with our RF on this, you'll see a lift. So we get a jowl lift with this, you'll see a brow lift. I mean, overall, you'll do a facelift, but you can also segregate it and do smaller areas.
And completely
of the face.
Non-invasive facelift, which is so amazing.
Yes.
It's just skin warming, essentially, is all it feels, isn't it?
It's skin warming, and you're basically beautiful, nice, big handpiece that you're going around nice and slow, so it feels like a hot stone massage when it's done correctly. And we train you how to get really good at that technique. But that's about a 20 minutes. So you start off with a cleanse, you do your RF skin tightening, which feels like a hot stone massage. Yeah. By the time that's finished, the client's very relaxed. And then from there, we set up our second handpiece, which is referred to as Geneo often. So people might be familiar with that name because it's kind of been big in the industry, the Geneo.
Yeah.
What's unique about this is it's oxygenation, exfoliation, and simultaneously infusion happening at the same time with these clinical ingredients. And what's
Which
unique,
is where this is used, the Oxypod. Yeah.
I think what's the best thing about this step is that it's completely bespoke and customized to the client's concern.
Yeah.
So we've got an Oxypod, which is, and we can call these little balls of wonder. So you can see these Oxypods. And there's an Oxypod for every condition. So we've got ones for acne, called Balance. We've even got a 24-karat gold one for which silk.
Why didn't I know about that? I had a Pro2Lift this morning and I had a Revive.
Your skin looks great. Revive is great because it's for wrinkles and smoothing out fine lines. Got a little bit of retinol in there actually to speed up cell turnover. We've got Illuminate with kojic acid in it for pigmentation. So really great clinical ingredients. We've got, what else have we got? We've got a Hydrate, which is I think the #1 seller in Australia.
Glam, did we go over Glam?
Glam is our gold.
Oh, that's the gold, no I did.
I like the word Glam. We also have a Detox, which is green. It's got beautiful anti-inflammatories in there. We just released a new one as well. I think all up, how many have we got? We've got maybe 8 or 9 now, I think.
There's 9 with Energize.
We've got a resurfacing one, which is a peel too. So, but I think the thing is there is a pod for everyone, every concern, everyone that walks through that door. And the new one is Energize, and it's got beautiful caffeine and coffee extracts in there that really re-energize, get that metabolism going, bring lots of luminosity and vitality to the skin. So that's the new one that we've just launched this month.
Yeah, okay.
But ultimately, what happens in that facial is we're applying a activated gel on the skin. You're attaching your lovely Oxypod to your handpiece and you're moving this across the skin. And as that Oxypod, which is this, comes in contact with that gel on the skin, it generates pure CO2 on the skin surface. And the body's natural response when it feels or gets CO2 is to bring its natural oxygen right through our bloodstream up into the surface of our skin.
So you're absolutely creating it within.
We're oxygenating the skin from within, and it's a very natural process. It's called the Bohr effect. And I think that's what's unique about this, is that we're getting the body to produce its own oxygen and healing rather than trying to force it on. And the results are superior. So what we often see with that is you'll see the blood rushing into that skin, which you want, will bring all its nutrients, but we'll also see blackheads start to soften, and you can even see them coming out with this oxygen therapy. It's really brilliant for cleaning out the skin, luminosity, obviously, because oxygen is like getting a breath of fresh air in. And then while that's happening, the oxypod itself starts to kind of turn into what we call like physical exfoliation. It feels a little bit like a mild microdermabrasion tip.
It does,
so for all of you microdermabrasion lovers out there, you're going to love the feel of this. It feels very satisfying. And that is a jaw-dropping 12 minutes. And the results, that process
all of this
takes
in
about
only 12 minutes. It's amazing.
But the result is jaw-dropping.
Yeah.
So you can do that straight after the RF, or you can also do it on its own as a single express treatment on your menu, oxygenation therapy, exfoliation, extraction, and even chuck in an LED with that. And you've got one of the best cost-effective treatments that your makeup's just gonna glide on. Yeah. Like it's a really great treatment for just that smooth glass.
I was going to say glassy.
Tone,
I felt like with no
skin.
makeup today, I literally looked in the mirror and I
incredible.
was like, I actually, for once in my entire life, have glassy skin.
Glassy skin.
How did this happen?
Yeah, it's really great. And then there's another handpiece, which is an ultrasound handpiece. And for me, in the industry, that's been in the industry a long time, ultrasound's not been fantastic up until now. And this is a beautiful, big, fat head, nice and flat. It's really easy to get great results with ultrasound. It's very comfortable. And our ultrasound,
that's creating like permeability.
Yeah, ultrasound is really good at not just, it pushes them active ingredients. So we apply a serum on, and then it's infusing that serum into the skin and getting it down into the skin where it needs to act. But it also improves lymphatic circulation and drainage. So it's really good for ladies. As we get older, we get a little puffy and swollen. So it's really good for puffy faces.
Get that circulation going.
It's just brilliant. It's a beautiful handpiece. So we can finish off with that. And then the bonus on this device is that you can also do massage with it. It comes with massager heads, which is a beautiful kind of pressure point or lymphatic drainage massage you can do with this. And the newest technology, which I should have mentioned when I was talking about the RF, is called ESA, which is electrical skin activation. So it actually stimulates the fibroblast to kind of give it more snap back in the skin and give you a bit more elasticity.
And
so
working
it's all
with all
about
those others.
firming and tightening and firming and tightening that skin.
And lifting.
Yeah, so clients on the lift. So anyone that's out there that wants glass-like skin, plumpness, that's worried about they're starting to notice a drop and they just want to lift, it is fantastic. As a single treatment, it is jaw-droppingly wowzer.
Yeah.
But for ladies that need long-term anti-aging benefits, I would recommend a course of 3 to 6, depending on your age.
Yeah. Okay.
And the good news is you can have one a week. There's no downtime, by the way. There's zero downtime with this treatment. You don't have to, you can go straight out in the sun afterwards. There's no time, the skin doesn't need to recover. Your skin is just juicy and glass-like and gorgeous afterwards. So you can go straight back to work. You can go straight out on a party, go straight to have a lunch. It's just a great facial.
It's, to me, just kind of combined everything that I want in one thing. I've got actual technology. I feel like I'm actually doing something, but then I'm also stimulating everything from within. And I walked out being like, I'm glowy, I'm plump, this is my jam.
This is my jam. And I think as well, just to say that, yes, it's great with all of them together. We love LED with this. Yeah. We love also incorporating back treatments. It's great for treating back acne.
I was going to ask if you can do some of the body.
Don't forget the body with this too, and I kind of do forget that. Hand treatments, it's just a real game changer, this one. And it definitely, for me, is a super facial platform, and it's a facial of the future, for sure.
Absolutely. I think clients are going to be asking for this one on tap. So get involved. Thank you so much. Thank you, Denise. We will see you next time.